Hi there. Um, I'm sorry. I'm using the new camera or the new video camera on my phone. So, I apologize that it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird I'm doing a video of just myself too, but I wanted to have a little conversation with you. And this is my way of doing it. For those I haven't spoken to. I am taking a vacation. I'm going to be gone for a few weeks. And, many of you don't know this, but I'm going to Europe for a few weeks. Super excited. And I'm just kidding. I wish I was going to Europe. Not when I'm not working full time, unless somebody wants to take me, or there's a money tree that I don't know about. No, seriously. I'm just leaving Facebook for a little while. So, yeah, nothing big. Although many of you have said that you couldn't survive without it. I'm just taking a break. Why? Well, how do I put this? I find, the communication on there, it's not authentic. I have friends on there that it is definitely beneficial to our friendship. The ones that live, far away and I can't see, and it's added something to our friendship, but it hasn't made it better. For those of you that live closer, I have noticed that many of us are communicating via the internet more than we are in this real world. Some news for you: the internet and Facebook are not real. Your friends that you see on Facebook, they're not real. I'm not real on Facebook. We're censored, we're self-promoting. You're seeing a little slice of my life that I've chosen to show you. And unless you know me well, you have no idea what my life is really like. And of course I'm not going to put everything up there. I find it humorous, even with myself, it's almost like these different identities that each of us have concocted on there that aren't the real us. Honestly, it's really sad when I go on there and I find out that somebody who I'm friends with is either engaged in a new relationship or having a baby or something big is going on in their life, either good or bad, and I'm finding out through a mass update that's sent to 500 plus people sometimes. You're really popular if you have that many friends. And I haven't found out through a phone call or how we used to find out and share things. I remember I used to get phone calls all the time before social networking sites, and I'm guilty of it too, which is why I'm taking the break. It's somehow easier to check out and send something on the computer rather than pick up the phone, and it kind of makes me sick. And I'm sorry to those of you that are my friends, but it's not really me anymore, and I would rather have a more authentic friendship with you. I want to hang out with you. I want to spend time with you. I want to hear from you on the phone. And it makes me sad that I'm not doing that as much, when many of you live in the same town as me, and I can't remember the last time I saw you, yet we call each other friends. Those 300 plus people that are on my friend list, I'm not quite sure how all of you got there. I'm not friends with all of you. I'm sure you're all great people, but some of you I don't even know at all. That's also one of the reasons that I made those 2 events that I posted on there at Petroglyph, which, by the way, is a really awesome place. So even if you're not an artist and you're not into art, I would hope that you would come and just hang out and have a good time. But I posted those because I want to see those people that I'm not seeing. I know that we're busy, and many of you have families and kids, and I don't have, well, I have a family, but, I don't have, my own family yet. But there's always an excuse. And like I said, we found ways to connect before all of this social networking, internet stuff, and I almost wish that we could go back to that. I miss it. I miss the realness of that Facebook and other sites just simply don't fill the void of for me. It doesn't do it. Sorry, I don't really enjoy it too much anymore. I love seeing all the, the new pictures that my friends have. That's the only way we can share if we live far away. And, things like that. But I don't know, it's become this phenomenon that's silly to me. So I'm taking a break and checking out from Facebook for a little while. And as you know, my life has kind of been turned upside down since the spring. It's actually turned out to be a blessing, even though it's crazy. But I'm doing things that I never would have thought I would do before. I'm taking vocal lessons. Many of my friends didn't even know I loved singing because I have this silly fear of singing in front of people and groups, and so I'm doing that to overcome that big fear, because I think, as you know, if you let fear stop you, you're not going to experience much of life, because a lot of life is about taking risks. And so what if I'm not a great singer? But I love it, and I would love to be able to just let go and sing in front of my friends and not worry about it. So I'm doing that, which I'm loving, and yeah, I'm thinking about going back to school, applying next year. Not really sure exactly the direction that will take me yet. I'm choosing to leave that up to God. That's another thing. My faith has grown tremendously since the spring. And it's kind of like love. Well, it is love, as I see it. Just when you think it can't get any bigger, it does. And there's always room for growth there. So, for me, that's how I'm going to be spending my time off of the computer, is exploring those new ways and reconnecting with you, and yeah, I'm going to just be grabbing life instead of watching it pass me by on the computer.